Well, new tonight, officials here in southern Nevada want to prevent something like this from happening. You probably remember the deadly campfire that tore through Northern California last year. The fire was caused by faulty power lines. 85 people died. That power company has since filed for bankruptcy and has agreed to pay $1 billion to settle financial claims.
And 13 Action News reporter Austin Carter now explains how NV Energy plans to try to protect people living there on Mount Charleston.
Well, NV Energy actually began looking into this after the devastating campfires in California. The decision was not one that was made lightly, and despite hearing from some concerned residents today, officials say this is all to make sure that folks up on the mountain are safe. It's a modern day luxury we've come to expect. The AC running, the lights on, you name it. But for homeowners on Mount Charleston, NV Energy will be pulling the plug to protect the town.
We never want to turn off the power. This would be only done as a last resort to help prevent a fire on the Mount Charleston.
NV Energy identifying high-risk areas during extreme weather, planning to shut off power to reduce the risk of wildfires on the mountain. But you can imagine the thought of no electricity was not going to sit well with neighbors, no matter what.
You just don't shut the electricity whenever you feel like the weather might be conducive to fire. That's ridiculous.
But NV Energy says you don't even have to look far to see the risk. All these power lines that literally run through trees for what looks like miles up the mountain. NV Energy says those exposed power lines could easily ignite if around trees that are already on fire. Today, NV Energy hosting this open house inside the retreat at Charleston Peak, allowing the community to talk directly with power representatives. Folks speaking out.
Does that mean all of August you can shut us down every day there's a wind gust?
And NV Energy firing back.
This is a tier 3 highest risk, extreme risk area.
Officials reassuring the town if power goes out, resources will be there to make sure everyone is okay. And a multitude of factors will affect if they cut the power for safety, including the predicted fire risk, dry vegetation in the area, and reports from local first responders. The power could only be cut during fire season as well. Folks after the meeting telling me they feel better after having their questions answered.
I think they're doing their part, and I think now we just need to make sure we do our part.
And the good news here, well, NV Energy told those residents today that the likelihood of that power being shut off per year would only be about 1 day, and it would be for less than 12 hours if it happened. Reporting on Mount Charleston, Austin Carter, 13 Action News.